Ladies and gentlemen, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Yesterday, we of course saw the Season 3 Reloaded update drop within Warzone and Modern Warfare 3, and well, up until this point, Reloaded updates just don't really have a great track record of launching, and there not being any major issues. And Season 3 Reloaded definitely was no different than some of the previous ones, because this was yet another major update that broke the game in some major ways. Luckily, we have seen some updates go out. We have a couple of update patch notes to go through. We also have some other recognition of some things that this update broke that they are working to fix. Hopefully, like by the end of today would be ideal, right? But we're starting first here on the COD updates account, where they say, we are aware from Modern Warfare 3 and Modern Warfare Zombies that an issue is causing some PlayStation platform players to encounter dev error 5433 after the latest update. This is basically a dev error that was not allowing you to get into multiplayer or zombies at all. You could not play the game if you went to go boot up into those modes. Obviously, quite literally a game-breaking bug. However, they did go through and actually update this one throughout the day yesterday. So they say now a new update's out for Modern Warfare 3 and Modern Warfare Zombies. We've deployed an update to address an issue causing dev error 5433 to occur on PlayStation platforms. As a result, video previews in the store are temporarily unavailable until further fixes are implemented. Are you telling me that there was a whole dev error stopping all of PlayStation players from playing the premium game because video previews in the store were breaking it? I don't really know how that happens, but that is a wild, like, sort of causation there that I did not see coming. That said, you may still run into this one-off situation here and there. They did actually provide a workaround for this as well. So this is actually what they posted while the issue was still ongoing. Since then, they've obviously fixed it. But if you do happen to run into this, if you go into your allocated texture cache size option in your settings, and then you change that to medium or small, you should be able to go through and then have no issues with this. You go into settings, graphics, on-demand texture streaming, expanded, and then you can adjust that. So they were able to figure out a quick workaround for that. So if you still do run into that error at any point, it's worth going through and checking out that setting, and then that should resolve things further. Now here is the big one, which as I'm recording this, it's not been fixed yet. Cross our fingers, there's going to be a post edit Zach here any minute now. Post edit Zach, post edit, nope. Okay, well, they say for Warzone, and this also applies to MW3 and Zombies, it's affecting the entire game in an incredibly negative way. We're aware of an issue causing auto tac sprint to interrupt attempts to reload a weapon. I cannot tell you how many comments I got yesterday, how many tweets I got yesterday saying, why can't I reload my guns and move anymore? I can't believe they broke the reloading here. This is such an obnoxious bug. So you may recall in the multiplayer patch notes, they ended up adding in some stuff to adjust the boots, I think it was, to add in one that tac sprint will cancel your reload for, and for whatever reason that completely chalked the entire game now, where if you use auto tac sprint, which should be the vast majority of players because it's saving your thumbsticks, well, every time you go to reload, as long as you are moving forward whatsoever and sort of initiating that auto tac sprint, it's going to cancel your reload. You have to be standing completely still or like strafing back, left, right to reload if you have that setting on, which is so obnoxious. I cannot tell you how many times yesterday I ended up getting taken out because I could not reload. So they are well aware of this. No, this is not an intended update. It is bugged completely. There should be a fix for this dropping at some point here in the near future. Now, Raven does say, while we work on a fix for this issue, we recommend turning the automatic tac sprint setting off or switching to automatic sprints. These options can be found under gameplay in both keyboard and mouse and controller settings. I ended up having to do this last night when I was playing for a couple of gameplays, just because so many times it's like, well, I need my ATS to have my smooth movement with the slide cancels and to be able to feel comfortable, but I'm just dying because I can't reload. I have to switch weapons and then I'm not prepared for the fight. So changing to automatic sprint for the time being did definitely help out for a little bit. It still makes everything feel awkward then though, because you're constantly having to press in on your thumbstick or press your shift button or whatever to initiate that tac sprint, which kind of just throws you off. This is definitely one of the more annoying bugs that we've had as of late, but it is a bug and it will be fixed here shortly. Another thing they're now looking into that broke with the update is the brand new Model 1887s. Marksman ended up posting a video here showing that if you're using the Akimbo Wardens or the 1887 aftermarket part for the Lockwood MK2, you can't actually fire both of them at once, which is a problem that kind of negates the purpose of them being akimbo. They did say, so when y'all said you wanted the Wardens to be broken, you didn't mean literally right, they are aware of this. They're working on a fix for this, and you'll actually be able to use the Akimbo Wardens as intended. But for now, just a heads up, you're not really getting anything extra out of having Akimbo on, just because you can't fire them both simultaneously. By the way, as we are going through all these various different updates and whatnot, if you are new to the channel, every single day I got you covered with news, updates, patch notes, meta breakdowns, the good and the bad. Sometimes we get really fun updates, sometimes we get really broken updates. Regardless, whatever the need to know info is, I'll have you covered with it. So if you want to guarantee you're always up to date, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on those post notifications. And if you enjoyed this video, do me a favor, drop a like on it. It is always really appreciated. Now, aside from the standard COD updates posts, we did also see a couple of new things posted on the Trello boards just across the board here. So they do technically still say here with the RAM usage, the memory leak thing going on PC, that they're investigating this. However, it seems like the reports of this happening have been down a lot since the past week or so, and especially post updates. So ideally they have this fully under control now, and it's just been delayed and getting pushed over to the resolved tab. A new one though that hasn't been mentioned on any of their socials is the sniper rifle values in game, and they do say there's a fix scheduled for this, so that's definitely good news. But sniper rifle values, we're aware of an issue with the gunsmith UI causing sniper rifle velocity values to incorrectly display those for multiplayer. So if you're looking at your snipers in multiplayer, it's like, okay, this one has 1100 velo. You might switch over to Warzone and it's going to be an entirely different number, even though it's supposed to be the exact same there. So the UI is having some issues accurately displaying the information. That does cause a little bit of concern, and like maybe what else is differentiating there between multiplayer and Warzone that's not supposed to. Then we end up seeing different values and you're making adjustments based on that incorrect information. Hopefully this is a one-off thing, but it is good news that they do have a fix scheduled for that. And then lastly, something that's actually become available as of this past week is a new Prime gaming bundle. I always try and include these in videos where I can, just to give you guys that info so you can get some free content if you are an Amazon Prime user. And with that, the Electron Energy bundle is now available for free all the way through May 23rd. So you got a couple of weeks to go through and redeem this. This ends up coming with a new Fan Enigma skin, a subatomic operator skin they call it, the Death Conductor marksman rifle blueprint, a new calling card, a new vinyl, a new emblem, then also a new charm as well. So if you're looking to get some free content, hey, it's free at the end of the day. Not the craziest stuff ever, no like universal camos or anything, but it's free content. If you got Amazon Prime, you can go through and redeem that for this season. And yeah, all that being said, that's effectively everything that changed in the emergency updates that I've dropped so far, and what to expect in the further updates, ideally later today or later on throughout the week. If we see any other additional patch notes or anything major happen within game, you guys know I'll keep you up to date with all the need to know info, so be sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you enjoyed the video, do me a favor and drop a like on your way out. But that's going to do it for this one. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in, and until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you later. Peace out.